And we're here at Lumen Christi Retreat Center with Father Alex Lazarra, pastor of St. Gregory in Houma. Welcome, Father.
Thank you, Mr.
Thanks for
Rock.
spending some time with us.
Welcome. Good to be here.
Thank you.
Privileged
thank
to
you.
be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about where you grew up and maybe what brought you to the Diocese of Houma-Thibodaux? I know it's a
Sure.
big question.
Sure. That's a story. That's a story. We went back 2004. I was taking some time off in my seminary life back home in the Philippines, and Father Benny was on his sabbatical. And he came up to me and asked me if I am interested in coming down to Louisiana. I was a professor by then at St. Paul University back home in the Philippines. And I said, Louisiana, where is that? I never heard that before. And he said, the Diocese of Houma-Thibodaux. I said, where is that? Diocese of Houma-Thibodaux. I never heard that name before. So to make that long story short, after he asked me about, if I'm still going back to the seminary, I said, yes, of course, because I'm not getting any younger. So after a year, changing emails, and Father Mark came to the Philippines also to see me and did some interview, and that's how I ended up here.
Wow.
In a Cajun country.
And you love our food.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
You're a basketball player here.
I do basketball back home and still play basketball once in a while at St. Gregory.
You pray with the priest at all?
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in the seminary in New Orleans at Notre Dame. I play a lot there with my brother seminarians.
You're pretty good?
When I was there. Yes. Yes.
Any other sports?
Well, tennis, that's my number 2 sports, but I really love to play basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to run.
What do you do on your day off, huh?
Well, this time I do play golf now
Yeah?
because nobody play with me on tennis because they said some of them, my brother plays, said, no, I can't run anymore.
Oh.
So I started learning golf just to be with them.
That's very considerate.
Just to be with them.
You're a good man.
It's not about the sports. I just enjoy being with my brother priest and talk and share and, eat meals after we play. And it's very, very rewarding. Yes.
Excellent. So I've heard about the Popemobile that you drive around in. Could you tell us a little bit about that vehicle?
Yes. The Popemobile someone gave me when I was at Holy Family. When I was, because I have no maintenance guy. So one day, I just did my daily routine after Mass and after doing my office works, and I saw some, things that needs to be clean in my surroundings, especially in my cemetery when I was at Holy Family. So one day I was carrying those big trash can full of trash. And I carried it, brought it to the downstairs, and a man came and asked me, Father, what you doing? I said, I'm just doing my exercise, I'm carrying these big loads of trash and cleaning the cemetery and dump it in the downstairs. And he said, oh boy, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, no, you don't have to sorry because I enjoy doing this. And the man said, Father, I have 2 golf carts and I'm not using the other one. I will give it to you for you to carry all this garbage every week. I said, well, that's not a bad idea. And 2 days after, he brought it to me and he said, Father, this is yours.
Wow.
So that's the story. And so every week, I make a round in the cemetery and people name it Father Alex Popemobile. So I brought to St. Gregory when I got to St. Gregory, and it is very useful because when we have a book fair, I bring kids ride with them, with me, and they had a good time.
That's so great.
Until now, they call it Father Alex Popemobile.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Last question, Father. For you, what is the best thing about being a priest?
Great, wonderful. That's a very good question. The most, that I like to do is to celebrate Mass. That is the best part of priesthood, of my priesthood, that I like the most. I'm not saying I don't like to do other things beside Mass, but this is where we can bring our people closer to God by celebrating Mass and by giving them the sacraments, that we believe that through the sacrifice of the Mass, as a priest, is a very privilege to share your priesthood to the people of God. And through the Eucharist, it is also an opportunity for our people, the people of God, to receive Jesus. So that's the most, the best thing that I love to do as a priest, that no one can do it except the priest.
Thank you, thank you. Well, thank you for your priesthood, Father. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you. You too.